And we are back with the longest journey. Now, mind you, I finally managed to get it fixed with a little bit of help. That was quite an experience, but after a lot of working and tweaking, we got it to work. Shout out to Victor White for helping me out with this. Thanks a lot. You can all watch him here. Anyway, that being said, let's hop on the longest journey and try and get it and see where this journey will go. A lion in the streets.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
Aren't
If
these
you
people
please, we
beautiful?
would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories,
I'm not gonna lie, the
begins
guy
where
looks a
it
little bit too
ends,
old for
in a
this.
tower, in a realm that is no more.
Or is that just me? Now, mind you, the game might be a little wonky, it might be a little glitchy. It was made in 1999, 2000. The thing is, this game has gotten great reviews. Almost everybody who played it loved it, but there aren't that many people who played it, or at least I know that played it. So it fascinates me. So let's see what the story is about. Just gonna let the intro scene play. Not gonna skip through anything. That doesn't look like a pleasant pose. She was quite literal when she says that the wheels are still turning. Now, mind you, the game pace might go a little slow. It is a point-and-click adventure game. At least the first one. I don't know about the rest.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again. You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Don't we all? Alright.
Postcard pretty.
Not gonna lie, it is a pretty view.
Real life never looked this good.
Okay. Landscape.
Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked this good.
Okay. This is getting old. I know, Frank, and I really love these types of games. Because the thing is, these types of games, while they might lack a certain gameplay flair, their stories are so amazing and so well done. It's what you're lacking in a lot of modern games. Yes, they're not full of
What's
action.
happening?
Yes, they're not full of action, but they're so good. Ooh, egg, 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 egg. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
That's a mirror, not an egg. You're just gonna feel guilty.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
You're not the only one.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
No, but I'm not gonna complain.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
I mean, is any of us gonna complain?
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Good idea. You never know when you might need a scale.
It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
I'm
What?
sorry, talking
Why
tree?
do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
You know,
It's
this
the
is...
branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
I'm not gonna lie, for the fact that this game is, what, 19 years old? 20 years old? The animation is not that bad.
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the Mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Isn't that species?
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is
I
true.
like her.
We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Okay, so I'm not supposed to try and help the egg by myself. I am supposed to...
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
So I need to find a way to bring water to the trees.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
Okay. Old tree, nest.
Looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much, much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
Because you don't like reptiles, it's definitely not a reptilian egg. Nice logic there.
Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Wow. What kind of society are you living in? I guess we'll find out soon.
Fresh mountain water. According to the, spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream.
Could be cockatrice, chicken dragon. I guess we'll see soon enough what it is.
According to the
No.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Actually. This might actually work.
I'll lose my balance and fall if I have to hold a scale like this. I need something to support it with.
Okay. So, inventory.
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
Okay.
This should do the trick.
And now So what do you say now, Mr. Tree? You still got such an attitude? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that was miracle water. How quickly that tree revived.
Talk about instant rehab.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like her attitude.
Talk about instant rehab. Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet. Definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
I guess the tree was branching out to help.
What? What was that?
I don't think we want to know.
Uh-oh.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April, daughter. I
What?
have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I
That doesn't
know?
look like an
How will
oversized
I know
chicken.
what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
This is probably not a good thing.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a skeletal dragon. Wasn't that dragon gonna protect me? Chapter 1, Penumbra.
What a nightmare. I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night.
To be honest, if I had a
So
dream like that, I
hungry,
wouldn't consider
too.
that a nightmare
No
though.
wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
sunny day.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was going to spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Isn't that a promise we all know?
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it.
Okay. So that are the options. Okay.
It's a picture of me and my friends. It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
You mean the weather or the relationships? Could go both ways. Nope. Okay.
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
I tried to keep a diary once. Honestly. I think after 2 days I never wrote in it again. I'm not a diary person.
Dear diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
I don't know, it can be therapeutic. I mean, I'm talking to myself all the time. Or to you guys. Okay, so that's in my inventory.
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy.
You
The last
shouldn't.
book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
Oh, I love her. She's an
Big
interesting
surprise,
person.
I'm still here. That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
That looks more like a zombie on it.
That fan is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer. Sure, yeah, it's at least, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on.
Lol.
I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
I can imagine that. Money issues is always depressing.
Alright, so my
Let's get
wardrobe's sort
dressed.
of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra.
That's alright.
When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work. When fame and wealth come knocking, it's a bunch
No.
of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me.
Is that... Oh no, that's Tom Monkey. I thought that was Thomas the Steam Engine. I mean, come on, that looks like Thomas the Steam Engine.
It's Constable Guybrush, my toy ape. He doesn't much like being called monkey.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I see it's a monkey. Ape. Whatever. Yo, that thing is creepy.
Hey! You! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now. I think one of his eyes is falling out. The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush.
He had
Sorry,
his eye
Guybrush,
on you.
but I need to borrow your eye for a while. Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course. I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think, April of this year. There's a loose sheet of paper in here. Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke.
Okay, no idea what that does, but I guess.
It's my diary. It's a list of the hours I worked this past week at the cafe.
Oh, so that's when you get paid. Okay.
An empty cardboard box. That's so not interesting. I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past.
I guess if that's what
I
you're
guess when
looking
all my
for.
hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it?
You mind? I was trying to talk. Can you not interrupt me? Thank you. But I guess I got everything here. Clothes, 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 suitcase, drawings. Yep. So apparently she doesn't need to get dressed.
That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
Art block. That sucks.
Shelves. Still just shelves. Still just shelves.
No, really?
It's just a chair. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
How is it getting water? Or is it a fake plant? I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out to be a fake plant. Anyway,
I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
I was trying to get you dressed. Why didn't you get dressed? Not gonna lie, I do like a style.
Hey, babe. Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
I get a feeling she doesn't like this guy.
Pretty good, and you?
Fantastic. Listen, April, how about you and me getting together sometime soon? Like, tonight. The pavilion is really cooking this week. We could pop some raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Is it?
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool. It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. Nuh-uh. I'm not knocking on that door unless it's absolutely necessary, and frankly, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Okay. What is that?
It's a fact, as in F-A-C-T, Free Access Terminal.
Okay. So, what does that do?
computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
You're probably right about that,
whatever.
Haru.
Sorry.
I would love if the computer said apology accepted. No, no, no. No.
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. It's a fact.
Let's have a look at
Organic
everything.
plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient.
But
disturbing.
disturbing. Kinda. Can imagine why it's disturbing. Let's have a look who Charlie is.
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom and a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts.
Those are considered comforts? Jeez.
Nobody home.
I wonder what would have happened if somebody actually was home when she knocked. Like, why are you even knocking? Don't think there's anything else here. I think. No. So, let's go downstairs. And who is that? Fiona.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right.
Is she?
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Why
Yeah,
does she sound like a showgirl?
Are you
Good
feeling all right? You look a little
morning,
pale.
darling.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
That can help many
Nightmares?
issues.
Apparently, but she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so, but I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes, the school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm not gonna lie, I know a couple
I'm
of
an
people like that.
authority on the subject,
Good people.
darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
There's a lot of people I
Are
want to
you
tie
getting
up.
into your sexual
Maybe
fantasies
throw,
here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
maybe throw them down some river.
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those assholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
Sounds like Nat
I've
to
tried
me.
to talk to her about it, but
Right, Haru?
Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
Yeah, I agree with this woman. Summers is way too bloody hot for me.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Those are a lot of questions.
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's
Okay,
true.
so good to
The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for, Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Nothing wrong
Exactly,
with being a
darling.
little weird.
She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
Yeah.
No.
Typically of
She
the
does
type,
worry
though.
me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favorite tenant.
Hey, everybody gets along.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
I like this person. She's nice. She's gonna die, isn't she?
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Oh god, the guy's crushing on her, isn't he? Would be obvious.
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts
Nice
exactly.
insult.
Aside from that wanker bit.
I love that insult.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me. So I can't just kick him out.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job. I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl.
So apparently this plays
Sure,
in Venice.
sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
I wonder if Newport is an actual city around Venice. Or, yeah, around Venice. Unless this plays in some alternate reality where cities are a little bit different. That's also a possibility.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure. But she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
Interesting person.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
Oh wait, this is in
We
America?
wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and
Is
hospitality.
there a
here
Venice in
Newport.
America? I did
Like a
not know
safe
that.
house for people like you and I to call home.
I wouldn't be
if only for a
surprised,
short
but
while.
I didn't
So we
know.
discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself. And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially
Thanks
if
for the
people are
information.
really...
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Okay. Hold up a little. That's all invisible. Okay. Give me one moment, I will adjust it in a second. Uh, uh. There we go. This one. This one. This one. Apparently I'm gonna have to move everything separately. So give me one moment. Webcam frame. Webcam. Chat, putting the chat box a little higher. It's okay, it's okay. Box. There we go. That should solve it. Is this better? Ooh. Wait. Please don't tell me that it actually fucked up. Anyway, I'm gonna click out and try that again.
Tell me some more about the border house.
Well,
What
now this
precisely
happened.
do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
I'm quickly... Hold up, I'm gonna restart. Damn you! No, it's alright, man. For real though, it really is alright. I'll just quickly restart. Apologies for the interruption. If you guys want to blame somebody, blame Vic. But other than that, let's see. Continue journey. No! I'll quickly skip through everything. But then I need to turn on skipping. Okay. So, begin journey.
So,
If you please.
Please, yeah.
At least I can skip through most of it.
What's happening? Oh, I guess if I... This is interesting.
So just
I'll
quickly
keep it as a
gonna
souvenir.
blow through the conversation.
Tor- who? It's we. What happened? That. What? Who? What? Isn't look? I'll. I think I just made a funnel.
Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
This.
At least there is a skip option so that we can quickly
Hello?
breeze through it.
Are you art? Up. What? Up. This. I'm stuck.
Okay, pick that up. Pick that up.
I'm part of the should be reading. The last book.
Take a look at the diary, get the
Hey!
timesheet. Look at the closet. Monkey see, monkey do.
Empty car. The eye came loose. Sorry, Guybrush. Constable Guybrush.
Okay. So I think I have everything that I had before. So now all I
Better head
gotta
over to
do
the
is
studio.
leave.
Might be.
Hey, babe, what?
I don't really have.
Then how about hanging out with me tonight? What?
Oh,
Hey,
what an ass.
Yep. What an
What?
asshole.
I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
Lol.
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself. I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
I like her attitude too. So this solved your issue? Are you happy now? But at least we can move on now.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't. Where's every
Mickey's. Mind you, are you sorry?
Any what? No, I don't know.
She's. I've tried. She.
Shouldn't you? Can I ask you a few questions?
My son.
Tell me.
Like that's her. I'm.
Any.
She. I know.
What did? Do you remember?
Of course, I remember.
Puppy?
When I.
Oh,
I and you. What do you not? What's the master?
Tell me.
Me. Sure.
How long?
Mickey. When I.
You got? You never. Can you tell?
That's what.
What?
That's you know. So we.
So you decided you want?
We knew
in this building.
Not at first. It was.
What?
That came quite naturally. And at the same time, I also.
That's very.
Yes. I've.
Alright.
Do you and Mickey own?
So
the
this
place
is
together?
approximately where we were.
Yes. And we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let.
I thought you enjoyed.
Yes.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help.
Tell me some more.
What precise?
Thanks for the.
I'm glad.
Okay, that's apparently everything.
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got, an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Well, nice of them to at least open a house that's semi-affordable to those students.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
I'd better get going.
Okay, that's about
Off to
it
school.
then.
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Also, I just noticed that you can see the couch beyond her shirt and pants. You guys can't see that because my webcam is in the way, but you can see it a little bit over here. You can see the couch through the shirt and here as well.
It's a matchbook.
Guess we could always use matches. Is it though?
It's a
Is it?
matchbook from the Fringe Cafe. The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
Okay.
It's a chair. Shelves. Shelves.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say still shelves.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
If that's your logic, sure.
More fans. Proper air conditioning was apparently never a viable alternative for the contractor. We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Anything else? The Fringe
Annual
Cafe.
summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Roy Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar, $10 only. Spread the word.
This don't sound like too bad of groups, if you
Pizza
ask
and
me.
movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap? Look,
Lol.
it's Monkey Boy. Common Room Duty Roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh, joy, manual labor, my favorite.
At least you get to stay here more cheaply. Don't complain.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully. Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona. I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, that's how I exit. So what did I get?
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
I guess we'll talk to Fiona again.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
I don't mind, darling. Ask away.
Tell me some more about the border house.
What precisely do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
Wait, that's all? Okay.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Thanks for your help, Fiona.
You're welcome, darling.
See you later, Fiona.
Have fun, darling.
Maybe I have to give her the note?
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Okay. Also, let's look at that ring.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
Okay. Well, I guess that's about everything here. Yep. Let's head outside. Time to go to work. Now, who's this? Cortez.
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Hot.
I see. The summers in Newport are never pleasant. And it will get worse before it gets better. They say there's another heat wave headed our way.
Another one?
Yeah, so I heard. So, you gonna be alright? You don't look dressed for the weather.
Si Dios quiere. Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
So, her name is April Ryan. Interesting name. For me personally, I think my perfect day would be cold and rainy. Sorry, Frank.
Cold and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
Creepy.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
We?
I don't think so, no.
Who's we?
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Also, that was rather creepy. Also, okay. Happy birthday to me. The big 1-8. Join us, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kinda like 17. Only I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. God, I would love a hovercraft. I'd kinda figured that the number 18 would cast light into my deep dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe, like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why guys are complete idiots, but no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go, to the Venice Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. God, yeah, couch potato is Vic. God knows if they accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year and she'd agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while until I can get a job in an apartment. Writing about leaving is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before and I've never been to Newport. And of course I'm scared that good old daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, it's really exciting too. I can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. From what I've seen and heard, it looks great. There's there are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like the real Venice in Italy. And most of the people who live here are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound to be different, which will make for a nice change of place from this place. Nice change from this place. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their admission requirements. When they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive, they don't really have any specific requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated to and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are a lot of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work is good, even though I haven't had much training, and I am definitely dedicated and hardworking. So why am I still nervous? May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I haven't had time. I know, bad excuse. I'll just have to take time out too, and I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. May 25th. 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder where the hell did I find the time to write so much, so often. Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on these past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's. Of course, J. And tomorrow morning I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making a leap into the great unknown. And I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from my bank, 2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and books and anything else I can't do without. Unfortunately, I have to leave so much. My old toys, some of my bigger canvases, my screen, and it's not like I can have my mom ship them to me or anything. Well, this is gonna get annoying. I'm leaving a letter from my family and I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my new life. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remembered something I'd forgotten a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawings in a box under the floorboard so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. The box was right there where I put it, more than 16 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away, so I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. I'll open it when I get to Venice. I don't think this is the right time for nostalgic reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So tonight I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenville, and from there on to the big city itself, Newport. At dinner tonight I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me, and I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could, theoretically, improve, though I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn okay. But as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while, not since that crazy day. Well, I have to see it at least. I have to see it one last time, or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll meet them when I get to Newport, to Venice. So, this is the last entry I'll write here in this house, in this room, in some strange way I can't really understand. I'll miss it, not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years, oh my god, in this place. And that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad, a little. But more than anything, I'm excited about what tomorrow will bring. I think, yeah, I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. Friday, July 28th, 2020, 09. Way too early in the morning, and I won't even try to describe the dream I had last night. Like, enough with the fairy tales already. I need to start dreaming about boys and shopping, the important things in life. It just dawned on me that the student exhibition opens in less than 2 weeks. My painting, and I mean that in the broadest sense of the word, is not even close to being presentable. Even that is an overstatement. All I have is like a blank canvas, and while that may fool some people, like, whoa, what an expressive statement of nothingness, it won't fool my teachers. So today I have to put in a solid 6 hours of work at the studio and just hope that inspiration will strike me like lightning from the sky. It could happen. Friday morning. Again. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school, I'm half asleep, I'm hot, the weather has been unbearable these past few days to say the least, and I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible, and then this guy, Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine. Okay, I got nothing against the guy personally. I make small talk with the weather, just trying to get over it, and then how would he know that I've been having nightmares, unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him, and I know they wouldn't have. How could he know? And I know he's nuts, but to think that I might have some kind of destiny? The guy has been doing too many raptures or whatever they popped back when he was double digits. Okay, well, that was something.
That's Cortez. He sits in the same spot almost every day. I hate to admit it, he scares me a little. I do not want to talk to.
Okay.
I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Is he though? So that's all the mural? Okay.
that's probably Mickey's handiwork. She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder why she put the clamp there, though. Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise. What a mystifying contraption, and completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve?
To give you hot water, pretty much.
It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off. It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. Mystifying. The water tank's full. Mystifying. Mystifying.
I guess the rest doesn't really do much.
It's a pretty mural.
This is apparently called a thingy.
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same.
Nice comment though. But I guess that's everything here? Yeah, probably.
The shades are drawn. Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. That's amazing.
Seems sarcasm is part of her spiel. If done right, sarcasm is great too. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? I do not want to learn how to drive a car. However, if they ever invent a hovercraft, I do want to ride that. This is not gonna go well. Oh, nothing happened.
Just a wooden bench.
Why does it sound like the city's breathing? That can't be a good thing.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
What the hell happened here? That sounds horrible. To the cafe. To the park. To the subway. The problem is I don't quite know where to go. I know she needs to go to school to finish her painting, but I have no clue where that is. Can I double click here? Oh yeah, then she runs. God, I forgot I was a mechanic. This is to the border house. Bench. Let's go to the cafe.
Can you say Death Star?
Really? That's a Death Star?
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
I don't think that the
If
wheel
I
does
turn
that. But I guess there's nothing to do here. Let's have a look, shall we? As she casually strolls over.
Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m. What's going on? The place was fine last night. The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it.
At least it's not a bad place. Could always be worse. Could be a stripper. Nothing against strippers though.
Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See, I know some local history.
Just saying, could always be worse. There's a job, a profession out there, which apparently pays alright, which basically
The
entails...
Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. The Fringe Cafe.
Which basically entails
I
that you
don't
have to
think I've
smell
ever
people's
seen
body
anybody pass
odor
through that
after
door.
perfumes and such, I
Peculiar.
think.
And if I was
People
Nancy
get
Drew,
paid for
I
that.
might actually care. Rusty. It's the mystery door.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope, I don't think there's anything.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting. This guy's out here.
Yeah.
This guy's out.
Do the bridges. Do bridges.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Do the subway.
Very cubist. And not my style at all.
Oh, so that's how you get to the academy. Can't talk to them. Oh, I thought this was a bird. Apparently this is a person. Can't talk to them.
Those freight trains pass by at least once every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the academy. Because I don't think I can do anything else here.
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Nope, let's go to the academy.
It's the official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here. The annual VAVA summer exhibit, August 11th through 18th. Oh, God, I'm actually expected to be ready by then.
Yep, you are.
Need model to pose nude for serious work. P.S. Only looking for young and beautiful. It used to be chicks, then he crossed it out and wrote women. That's smooth, man.
Lol. Rude.
Film equipment for sale. Antique 16mm camera, projector, tripod, lenses, all for just Holy cow! $8,000? Who has $8,000 to spend on an old camera? Wait
You would
a
be
second.
surprised.
This was posted by Zach. Oh, so it's definitely overpriced then. That guy would do anything to make money. Anything. Actresses wanted for snuff movie parody. Meet up at Dock 12, Newport Harbor, Saturday at midnight, and keep quiet about it. If I was the suspicious type, I'd think this was kinda fishy.
You do look like the suspicious
It's
type.
the official Vava notice board. Bishop and Anne-Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple. No, I've got too much to do right now.
I love how his t-shirt says fluke. Like, is that supposed to be who
Mary
you
Sam,
are? A fluke?
Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is.
Interesting way to make a banner. I like it. For Vava? Anything else to see? Flag.
The Venice
Vava.
Academy of the Visual Arts.
No, I guess that was everything. Music surely is picking up.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove. Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste.
Lol.
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
I personally have no clue who Turner is.
It's empty.
Upstairs.
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch. Olav's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint. Don't want to disturb him.
Okay. Well, yeah, you shouldn't really disturb an artist at work. Ooh, that is beautiful. That's pretty.
Emma's really good with the Hala sculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous.
Is it just me, or does that look like that dragon she dreamed of? Might just be me, though.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? I feel like someone's staring at me. I feel like someone... These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently. Some books on color, composition, and... duck hunting?
Why is there a
Some
book
books
on
on
duck
color,
hunt?
some
on
books
duck
on
hunt-
color,
duck hunting,
composition, and the tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
Okay, I guess that works out for you.
Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share the space. Those sketchbooks belong to... Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration. Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life. Acrylic and oil paints. Acrylic and oil paints.
Okay. Good choice of painting. Then again, I'm not an artist. I have no clue.
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
A blank canvas could represent one of those.
My paintbrush and palette. What more could a girl need? Maybe a blank canvas, a handsome nude model, and 6 hours of uninterrupted painting.
Sure. Painting. I guess I saw everything here.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Okay, so... let's start to make a painting. What are you painting? Come on, don't be spoil sport. Show us what you're making.
Hiya. Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Oh boy.
Yeah? From whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Let's check on my diary in a moment.
Did he say anything else?
No, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Not always.
And a dragon is just a dragon.
What's dragons got to do with it? Oh, don't tell me you had a dream about dragons.
A dragon. A talking dragon.
I'm gonna regret this, but what happened in your dream?
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
I think there was a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I guess I'll drop by after I clean up here.
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Where dreams meet. Where the hell would that be? Where children dream.
Who's there?
I told you that was the dragon.
Okay, that was not a dream, I think.
It's Friday afternoon, and I actually got some work done on my painting this morning. What a shocker, right? What triggered this avalanche? Okay, more like a light drizzle, to be honest, of creativity. The cup of cocoa I had last night, the weather, my pent-up sexual desires, my dreams. Sure, a nightmare about a talking tree. Wait, no. A wood spirit, a female dragon, and what? Chaos vortex? That's sure to release some kind of creative juices. Yeah, right. Okay, so I work on my painting for a few hours, and then Emma drops by and drops a bomb on me. This person, Cortez. He wants to meet me, and not only that, he doesn't just come out and say where he wants to meet me. No, he gives Emma a riddle for me to solve, where kids visualize their dreams. Oh boy, this guy is nuts. He can just wait where kids visualize their dreams for the rest of the summer as far as I'm concerned. So I finally stopped and gone off the deep end. I just knew my would fry my brain cells eventually, but I never imagined I'd start seeing things. But there it was, as clear as day, and I'm thinking, should I go get myself committed now or after dinner? Because April, girl, I gotta tell you, what you saw today is not exactly a product of a healthy mind. Holo sculptures doesn't just come to life without there being drugs or plain old looniness involved. But then again, if I am insane, why aren't I seeing fluffy pink rabbits right now? And how come nobody has noticed anything weird about me? I think, maybe I hate to say this, I think maybe I gotta talk to this Cortez guy after all. Because he did say something about my nightmares coming to life. Okay, now I know I'm going crazy.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she. But it looks absolutely beautiful. It's Emma's contribution.
It looks like a dragon. Come on, that looks like a dragon. Some
My
bullshit.
tools.
Can I grab them? Can I paint some more?
Nah, I've done enough damage for one day. The fruits of my labor amount to absolutely nothing at all. I'm way past finger painting.
Hmm. Apparently that's all I can do here.
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Oh, so apparently I do have to leave it here. Also, fun fact, I had no idea that, or maybe it was a mistranslation, because I thought the easel was where you put the canvas on, not where you put the paint on.
That's another one of Olaf's. I swear he does a painting in, like, a day. And it's pretty damn good, too. Nice. Very Van Goghish. That's another one of Olaf's.
Okay, so I guess that was everything here.
Nice hair color. Nice hair color. Nice hair.
Nope.
This guy's out here.
Nope, nothing. Two bridges, two bridges. Let's go to the subway. Maybe it's there. Where kids visualize their dreams. Or children visualize their dreams.
East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one, Newport Transit System. It's not one system anymore, though. All the different lines are owned by different companies. This is the Metro line, and I believe it's run by Bocamba Mercer.
I don't think it's the subway, but we can check it out.
The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up. Uh-oh. I have to get scanned. Jumping gates in the Newport subway is a corporate offense liable to get me 5 years behind bars, if I'm lucky.
Really? For not paying fare that much?
Uh-oh.
Nope. 5 years in bar for not... Well, it would solve the issue, I guess, of people not paying anymore, but I think 5 years is a little bit ridiculous.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport? Man, those guys are in trouble.
Wow. Okay, I guess I'll have to go to the cafe. Because that's about the only thing I can foresee doing. Where the other guy might be. Cortez was his name, I think.
It's the mystery door. I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend.
I think a lot of people talk like that.
It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies.
Near-Earth colonies? Just how much history happened in this game?
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend.
I love the add-on. Smooth.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies. Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you'd already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time.
That guy looks smooth, though.
Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got
also,
it,
you can
but I
see
have no
through his
idea what it
shoulder
means.
again.
Cortez can be a little strange.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
What poster did you say he was interested in?
The one right next to the jukebox.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Then I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the answer.
Thanks.
Still, thanks though.
Anytime, April.
Why was the cafe closed earlier?
You know, some problem with the pipes. Stan, he gets real worked up. He is seriously pissed, girl. Keeps yelling at the plumber to fix it, or Stan will fix him. and the poor man is trying to work, but Stan doesn't quit. The plumber finds the problem eventually, but not until he's waist-high in canal water down in the basement.
Ooh, gross. There were problems with the plumbing back at the house, too. No hot water.
I noticed. Girl, that was one cold shower. There are always problems with the pipes here in Venice. They're too old.
Maybe they should start replacing the pipes.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday.
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home. Yeah,
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home.
You're safe now, yeah? We take care of you, April.
You do. I'm lucky.
It's not luck. You're a good person. And you deserve good friends. You help me out when I'm in a state, yeah?
You're always in a good mood, Charlie.
Yeah, but you never know. You're there if I ever need you. I know that.
You doing anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Okay.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family. Especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
This guy is smooth.
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Sounds like an experienced person.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
I know a lot of cities like that.
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
And very much alive.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Do you like living in Venice?
I love Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want, at least it's alive, and there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place, and I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want. Just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
He dreams big.
How did you end up in Venice?
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father. Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams, and people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
I don't like the word talent, but whatever.
Are you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible, and like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlie. I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right?
All right.
Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
There doesn't seem to be anything else.
That's well, Emma's friend, really. Marcus. He's a VAVA student as well. Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers. Could this be what Cortez was talking about? Where kids visualize their dreams? I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located? It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery.
But there's no address, really?
I never say no to a complimentary ticket. It's the address. The gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there.
Okay, apparently I have a new diary entry. It turns out that where the kids visualize their dreams is an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roman Gallery. That's down by Rotterdam Bridge in West Venice. Too far to walk. I have to take a subway. It's an exhibition of work by inner city kids, and I guess the theme is dreams, which, by some strange twist of fate, is what everything is about today. So the Roman Gallery it is. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Senor Cortez is just a little too creepy for comfort, but I'm in desperate need of some answers, so it's bye-bye to choice. Hello, Destiny. Now, let's take a moment and save the game, because apparently I do have to do that here. And we will be taking a short break. I will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we will be continuing. Apologies for the interruption, but I will be right back. And we are back. Welcome back to the game. Apologies
It's a
for the
poster ad for an
interruption.
exhibition called Growing Pains
Let us
at the Roman
continue
Gallery.
where we left off, shall we? So now we have to apparently make our way over to Cortez. And now I can talk to Stanley, okay?
What you doing here?
You
ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley. No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those two words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and not. Don't use those two words in the same sentence.
Lol.
Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
I thought you'd be ecstatic to have people work 24-hour shifts.
Oh, don't get me wrong, sweetheart. There's nothing I'd want more, but you see, for some weird reason, it is illegal to make people work that long.
I wonder
What a
why.
downer.
Yeah, I'd make you guys work triple shifts if I could.
Nah, I don't think you would. I think you're a real angel at heart, Stanley. You're just afraid people will find out.
Yeah, I'm a real goddamn sweetheart. Go on, take advantage of my kindness while I'm still out of my head.
I'd like to get paid.
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? Paid? God damn it. Why'd they have to make that word sound so obscene? Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone, huh? It makes me feel a whole hell of a lot better. Choo, choo,
You're not talking to a cat.
I'd still like to get paid, though.
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in. God damn it. Yeah, all right. Got your timesheet?
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Let's see it. God damn, you think I'm gonna take your word for a woman?
Oh, that's not my inventory. Alright.
Here you are, my timesheet.
Wow, that was a rude.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see. What is this? Huh? No, 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 no. Did I sign this? What I thinking?
You're the one signing it.
At least it doesn't look like it's been forged. Thanks.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey. I write down this amount in my ledger. Don't you worry your head from it.
I need the money now, Stanley.
Yeah, we all need money now. That ain't gonna happen. Next week, I tell you.
Also, the guy at the bar looks like he has a hunchback.
You promise?
Sure, I promise. Next week. If that falls through the week after. But you'll get it sooner or later.
Such a reliable boss, isn't he?
That, I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
I can quit, and I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman, you know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Then
Just
pay
as
me.
much as you need the money?
All right, Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, 50 bucks?
$375, Stanley, cash.
Oh, sure,
Ouch.
cash. 300. Are you sure? I pay you guys way too much. All right, give me your receipt.
Sure. That's exactly the issue.
Thank you, Stanley.
Fine, sure, whatever. Hey, just, I mean it. You free tonight? Wanna pull a shift? Sandra, she out sick and I need a replacement pronto. How about it?
I don't have plans, so
Yeah,
sure.
I need the money.
Great, hon. I'll see you here later. Don't forget.
So, just a tiny reminder here, April Ryan. You're working tonight. Don't forget, big remember sign. Stan will kick your butt if you don't show up on time. So there. Apparently Sandra, that swell little girl I love so very, very much, she's out sick. Again. Like, cut back on those raptures already. Or not. I don't mind getting her paycheck.
Marcus. Marcus. Tom's Follies.
No idea what that is. So I can't talk to anyone? Oh, I can. Why can't I now talk to
When she's
anyone?
not working or out on a date, Emma's always hanging out here. Just like me, really. Just like all of us.
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roindale release Sidetracked?
04, right after the Morning Star exile, those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots. Yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Why?
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
He what? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
He thinks so. So that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of the day. Said you called him an asshole.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
Lol.
That's true.
So what else is going on? What are you doing this afternoon?
Actually, I came by to see if I could find Cortez.
What's with you and this guy? You'd rather spend time with him than us?
I have to find out what the message means.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything except what I already told you. Ask Charlie. He spoke with Cortez earlier.
Already spoke with Charlie, though.
What are you doing?
Staying here. What else? I'm meeting a friend later, but that's not until 9. We're waiting for Isabel and then we're gonna eat. But I guess you're not hungry.
No.
Figures. I don't know why I even bother asking.
Who's this friend you're meeting later? Don't tell me it's that guy you were out with last night.
Are you gonna tell me I shouldn't get involved with men like him?
No, no, of course not. I'm not your... You don't need me to tell you that, Emma.
Well, I wish you would, 'cause you're right. I shouldn't, he's a bastard. But he's so cute and charming and, you know, very good in bed. I just can't help myself. But he's not a keeper, don't worry about that. It's just this thing, just a fling.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Emma?
Like I don't tell you everything that's going on anyway? Of course you can ask me questions. Like, duh.
Like, duh. Alright.
What's your, take on Cortez?
My
Nobody
take
likes
on
Cortez.
Cortez. What's that, like a diplomatic way of saying what the F is this guy's glitch?
Sure, let's go with that one.
You know, I think Cortez is a barrel of laughs. In a good way. Everybody thinks they got him all figured out, you know? Like he's the resident weirdo. But I know that just ain't true. I've talked with Cortez, and the guy is brilliant. He's weird, yeah, and he's up in the clouds, and I think he believes in aliens, which is cool, but girl, he's smart. I mean, I'm not talking professor smart here. I'm talking real life, seen it all, been there, done that, smart. Useful smart. Experienced smart. And, ooh, I gotta tell you, the guy's cultured. Ask him about anything. Art, music, movies, books. He's current on most topics, which scares me because it seems he's always just, I don't know, hanging around doing nothing. He rarely goes anywhere. And it's like he's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, maybe Jerry Garcia.
I like her
No,
humor.
I don't think he's a doper. I mean, listen to the guy. What he says may sound a little out there, but the way he says it... No, he's not on Amethyst, that's for sure. And one more thing, he is cute.
He's what?
Cute.
Emma, he's like 60?
Did you ever see his eyes? Those are not the eyes of an old man. And so what if he's 60? He's better looking than most of the guys I date and so much nicer.
Then I think you've been swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool for too long, Emma. I mean, come on, a 60-year-old screwball with a ponytail and an exotic accent? Hello? Well, we'll see. Did you speak with Charlie today?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Why?
Nothing. Just wondered is all.
April, did he say anything to you at all?
About what?
About... nothing. I mean, I don't know anything. Which isn't true because I don't lie, but he... Ugh, forget it. If we were having this conversation in a movie, I'd be going, like... Shit, girl, get your act together, open your eyes! But I don't think that's a good idea. Not in real life. Because real life has a nasty habit of hurting people's feelings.
Did you finish your sculpture for the exhibit?
Pretty much. I'm happy with it, and I know that if I go back and keep working on it, I'll just kill it. So I think I'll leave it alone. You?
You know what? Don't ask. I'm praying it'll finish itself one of these days.
Sure. Could happen. It could so happen. But I wouldn't count on it.
I'll have it ready in time.
Yes, you will, or I'll kick your ass so hard that you'll...
Okay, I got it. Thanks for the inspiration.
Lol.
Thanks, Emma.
Thanks for what? For talking to you? Girlfriend, what the hell is the matter with you? Snap out of it.
I have a couple of more questions.
Yes, Inspector?
That's it. I gotta run.
See you around, stranger.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Charlie again on the way out.
Marcus. Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
Do you have any idea where I can find the Roma Gallery?
Roma Gallery? I seem to remember the name from somewhere, but no, sorry.
They have a poster next to the jukebox advertising an exhibit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember they put up that poster. The address must be written down somewhere, yeah? Did you check?
Can I ask you a few more questions, Charlie?
Sure.
Could I ask you a few more questions about yourself?
Yeah, sure. If you're interested.
That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay, apparently that's all I can talk with him about it.
Thanks, Charlie. I'll see you later, Charlie.
Later.
Alright, time to head to the Roma Gallery. Now I should have... Oh, I have a push pin. Okay. Let's save it again, I guess. Oh boy. Good thing I saved, because my game just crashed. So, let me just hold it up real quick. Apparently this is how I have to exit the game. So let's start it up again and continue the adventure. I hope it didn't, the crash didn't. Well, apparently I have to talk to people again.
Yes? you are. That I
Yeah.
I can just 3. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so April's diary next. Okay. Now I need to check if I know the address.
It's a complimentary pack. This place.
Let's talk to Emma, get those conversations out of the way.
I don't.
Did you? What? It was he. Oh, okay. That's so. What's my no? What's in the thing? Don't. Are you? Well, everybody's. I like it. Well, my you know, but I mean, ask you. Yeah. And when he's did you? Did you? Yeah. About shit. Did you? You know. Yes. Oh, thanks. I gotta see.
Okay. Let's try and save it again. Oh, it actually saved. Okay.
Backpackers.
Well, time to head to the metro. So, how do I get scanned? Do I...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show.
So, how do I go there? Do I use that on the gate?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, okay, I see. I have to do the gene scanner.
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates. I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
Oh, okay. I wonder what happens if I... Nothing, apparently.
It's a small camera. I already pushed. It's a small camera. Let's see. According to the instructions, I push a button with a stylized hand, wave my cash card in front of the round thingy, and then stand still for a few seconds. Good. I can stand still.
Okay, so now it's probably gonna end up scanning me.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metroline subways for exactly 1 week. And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean.
Wow.
Have a nice day.
There's even forgery amongst the genes? How the fuck do they do that? Now I have to wait.
Kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Guess I have to get on the next train.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
I don't think I can get that key right now. Or maybe I can, I do have those gloves. But I thought of that too late. Well, rip.
This screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
What is the screen? East Venice. Woman. Drummer.
Another victim of Amethyst.
Okay.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm.
I noticed.
Newport Transit Systems.
Because that drum is horrible.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. Hello, sir. Sir? I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that.
I mean, you don't have to. You should just pay attention.
It's a pointy-edged swan. It's a short, nude creature with a snout.
Statue, statue.
Slow day, I guess. Neat.
Oh, I thought I could start stealing. Nope. Anyway.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
Excuse me? Can you not? Thank you.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
Why?
Just look at it.
Not bad. I don't really know what to think of it.
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well. But he does not paint anymore.
It's nice work.
It's very nice. But there's more to it than nice. Keep looking.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
To be honest, I don't see any of those options. I see a face, so face, hair, nose. There's only one face though. I don't see the second one, so...
I see a statement on loss. The guy, he's hugging a girl, and by all rights, he should be happy, but he's not. He's probably already mourning the loss of her, even though that's still somewhere in his future.
Statements? Who cares about statements? Tell me what you see.
Okay. I really don't see that.
I see a guy hugging a girl.
And?
They're probably boyfriend-girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
I see an oil painting of
I
two...
see an oil painting of two humans locked in an embrace.
That's all you see? But there's so much more. Look.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that, beyond art...
I guess there was no good option. Truth?
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment.
I just love how
It will
throughout
linger
all
in
of
your
this the
mind,
guy sleeping in the
become
background.
part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you. And you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who've spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must transfer, shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
How the hell does
How the
he
hell
know
do you know these things?
Yeah?
It's as plain as the day, Senorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here, and your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are
Come
things
on,
afoot.
don't be so mean.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
This guy doesn't take
said
no for an
goodbye.
answer. The glitchy animation is a little weird sometimes though, but it's an old game. Despite that, it's still done pretty well if you ask me. Also, diary. Just the time. Oh yeah, I work, so I didn't check that. Still Friday. This is a busy day for Dear Diary. A busy and a weird day. Late afternoon. Cortez is. How should I put this sniping? Completely and totally out there. I mean, he goes on and on about the truth of art, and then it turns out that it's not the reason he wants to talk to me. But does he tell me why it's so urgent we see each other? No, he says that we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Right, yeah, as if. There's something strange going on, I know that, and it's obvious that it isn't just me losing touch with reality. Why would Cortez be involved if that's the case? So what the hell is happening? Does Cortez actually have some answers? I so don't want to hook up with that guy again. He freaks me out big time. But I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, do I have a choice? Do I? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's the whole point.
Slow day, I guess. There's absolute. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. Another victim of it.
Okay, so I do have a week pass. Apparently the people always change on the metro, which is interesting. Let's go to the bar, because I do have a shift I need to work, so I can't forget that. I wonder if this is going to be like a mini game. Still the same people.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Apparently nothing.
Later.
Also, I just realized I remembered something.
I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
I'm going back to the metro real quick. Because I just remembered that there was a big key which stuck somewhere between the electricity, and I might be able to fish it out using the rubber gloves, which should insulate me. Unless the hole doesn't count and I somehow need to fix the hole first. So I guess I'm gonna be needing to have another dream before I can believe Cortez. Also, that guy looks like Jin from League of Legends. Oh wait, no, that's Olaf. I think. I think that's Olaf. I'm not sure. Anyway, I do have this rubber glove.
I'd have to get down there to reach it with my hands, but with that frayed high-voltage cable... I didn't brush my teeth this morning just so I could be fried bacon with a pretty smile. I'll have to find some other way to get the
keys. Apparently this doesn't actually work. Unless I need to combine that. Nope. Then I guess I don't need to be here yet. Let's go back to the academy, I guess. Maybe I have to work some more. I don't know what I need to do. Although now I did have that speech from Cortez. Maybe that's enough to... get some work done in? Maybe?
Nah, I've done enough damage for one day.
No.
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Okay, so I don't need to do that. Then what do I need to do? I'll try and go to the bar. Maybe I have to work already? It's all I can imagine, really, at this point. Don't know where else I should go.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
Okay, apparently I just had to go to work. I like Stanley's outfit though. I thought those were hunchbacks, those are actually caps. Is she actually seeing this? Chapter 2, Through the Looking Glass.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
Well, there was an event. Saturday, July 29th, 2009. 2209. In a few hundred years, when my great-grandchildren rummage through the attic and find this book, they're probably gonna have a ball. I'm not even sure if I want to write about what happened last night, because chances are I will never forget. Ever. And future generations will likely better off not knowing. But I'm sure now that whatever's going on, it's not just in my head, it's in everybody's head. Last night was proof positive of that, which begs the questions, the things I've seen, my dreams, what's real and what's not. I'm afraid the only person who might be able to answer that question is Cortez. How's that for irony? That in order to prove to myself that I'm not going mad, I have to talk to the one person I'm sure is totally insane. What a great way to start out the weekend. Oh boy. So let's save it again, just to be safe. Anything changed in my closet?
It's a bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely.
Nope.
I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine. It's a nice view, if you're into brickwork.
Oh.
It's a seagull. Poor guy looks quite hungry.
Do I have anything that I can throw as food? Maybe.
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
Nope, can't feed the bird.
Whatever those pipes are spewing out, I know one thing for sure. It ain't water. It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. Spiky. It's a clothesline. I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Doesn't look like water.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water. I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal.
Is anything gonna happen if I keep doing this? No, I guess not. What happens if I...
I'm not particularly hungry.
Nope. I guess that was everything here.
Big surprise, I'm still here. It's a
So that's still the fact.
nobody home. Nuh-uh. I'm not knocking on that.
Okay. Well, that is something. Let's talk to Fiona again.
Good morning.
Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
What the hell is she on about?
I'm quite certain I am insane.
I'm not trying to amuse you, April. I'm really serious.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I felt like that. Many times.
Then explain it to me. How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
I talked to someone about it.
That's what I figured. It's not something you can just stow away and forget about. What I saw, I won't ever be able to forget that, real or not.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico. You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
I've heard about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room. Like being in the middle of a hollow theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and smells. It only lasted for a few seconds, and then it all just
Apparently
disappeared.
everyone saw something.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
I don't think you're going crazy.
Yeah? Thanks, darling. I still wish there was some explanation for what I saw.
Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Oh my. What's going on, love? I don't scare easily, but this is really getting to me.
Don't know.
I'm not gonna lie,
But
it is
whatever
pretty
it is,
weird.
I'm pretty sure Cortez is involved.
Cortez? How is he involved?
I don't know that either. I'd love to find out, though. What other weird things have happened lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals.
Almost
And
sounds
once,
like...
this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. As I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling. I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here. You should talk to him, darling.
Oh, God.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you
Oh,
tell
God.
Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Thanks. I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
I made myself one solemn promise regarding this diary. On the day I first met him, I swore that Zack Lee would never ever ever be mentioned in this book. Ever. Whoops. Well, promises are made to be broken, right? I just wish I didn't have to break this one. I mean, it's not because he's an asshole. He is, but that's not what bothers me. And it's not because he's constantly hitting on me either. Or because he lives right across the hall. And every time I take a shower, he just happens to wander into the bathroom. Or because he's less mature than a spoiled 4-year-old and with the vocabulary and imagination of a 14-year-old. No, the thing about Zack that bothers me the most is that he's so smug about himself. He thinks he's the bomb, so to speak, and no matter what I say to discourage him, he doesn't get it. Asking him for help goes against everything I believe in. But apparently, if I want to find Cortez anytime soon, I don't have a choice. This is so humiliating. Anything on the corkboard? Anything new, at least? Nope. Oh, that's why I couldn't see Emma's door. It's right there,
I
but the
never
terminal...
imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
What?
I mean, if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zack.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole, and that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Wow.
Smart.
Smug
So,
asshole.
what do you want to know?
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out, and I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? The shriveled old weirdos turn you on? What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit? You're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
I don't think I'll ever find you
where's
appealing.
Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area. Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Zack, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah? Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
Wow.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me.
Wow.
Not a good idea at all.
Anyone else doesn't like this guy? Hey, Sadie, if you're watching, can you do me a favor? Can you break his back? I don't like him. Smug asshole. I so wanna sucker punch him. According to Zach, I can find Cortez uptown, right off Metro Circle at a movie theater called Mercury Theater. Even I know that's an Orson Welles reference. It makes sense because I remember him saying something about old movies yesterday morning. I'll have to catch the subway to get there. Oh, I can't wait. I so love Metro Circle. The prostitutes, the drug dealers, the decomposing garbage, the tourists. Oh yeah, sweet. Note to self, next time you promise to go on a date with Zach Lee, bring somebody along to put a bullet through your head, like duh. Okay. So that happened. Now I gotta be at the pavilion. Hmm.
The water tank's full. It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
What do I have in my inventory? Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I have anything that can fix that. I do have something that can fix my glove. I just realized. I guess not.
Mystifying.
So there's nothing here.
It's a rust.
I know there was something somewhere that I could pull, but I don't think I can do that now. And now she's not even gonna be able to finish her painting, is she? I'm willing to bet at some point this clock is gonna start moving again. I guess I'll just continue the story, see where we get out. I mean, there's probably advantages to talking to everyone, but I kinda wanna continue, know what's going on. That train stops just to let me on. My private train.
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
Yeah, I don't know if I do, to be completely honest.
Metro Circle, gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it. Those elevator tubes provide access to the mid and upper levels of Newport. I'd need proper ID before I could use them, of course.
So I can't use the elevators?
It's a police officer.
That is one skinny police officer.
It's a police... This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and they go way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Hold it! You're not taking this elevator.
Why?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice. I should have known. Step back or I'll be forced to take you down with extreme prejudice.
So, cop robots.
How do I get permission to go through?
Only citizens of mid-level status or above are allowed to use these elevators. I guess you're new to this city or you know that.
Yeah, fresh from the countryside.
You do look like a farm girl, it's true.
Hey, watch it! How do you get mid-level status?
Birth, money, marriage. Schmucks like you and me, miss. We're stuck here.
Speak for yourself, schmuck. What's up with the cops in this city?
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job, miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation. They pay our bills.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
That makes so not sense.
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Thanks, officer.
We're here to protect, serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
What a... Okay, interesting combination? Question mark? Let's head to the East Gateway. Apparently I just went the wrong way.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase, hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
What the fuck is Amethyst though?
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. I think he's selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
Okay. To Metro Circle, to the subway. Oh, here, Mercury. And this guy has a hole in his head.
This guy looks like he works at the theater. Excuse me.
Yes,
Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang, Marquis, light up! Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
That's how you fix any electrical issue, isn't it?
Do you work at the theater?
Yes, I'm Freddy. Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yup, I reckon she does, She owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course, yup.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I tell you what, I think she's right about that,
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
Is the theater open now?
No, I reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody...
You know a man called Cortez?
No. I can't say as I do.
But I'm supposed to meet him here, are you...
Look, lady. I reckon you...
You said...
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph, I reckon the whole dang world is...
Thanks, anyway.
Yes, I'll tell you what. You go on...
Wow. Friendly person, ain't he?
Just trash. The box office is closed. That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment. Hi there, having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
She never mentioned anything about that.
She should have. Now get lost.
Are you on the job?
On the job?
You know, an assignment.
I suggest you get the hell out.
Was that a threat?
Yes, I am.
Wow, what a cop.
That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater.
Okay.
Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
No. Sure.
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist. I saw that. It's a classic. Box office is closed.
Okay.
It's a fuse box. There's something wrong with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee is connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
Okay.
It's locked.
Apparently I'm gonna have to...
It's a fuse box.
Okay, apparently she got stuck for a moment.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself. That's city property, ma'am.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know, but that trench coat, sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Wow. Well, I'm
Hello
still
again.
here.
Christ, don't
you get tired of hanging around here?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am.
So you just had lunch?
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries.
And you had this...
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel...
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced.
The burger filled you up good?
Well, now you mention it, I have a crave. I didn't have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream chocolate sauce. Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway?
Is this a threat?
A very...
What if I give him one of the candies?
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah. That'll hit the spot.
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
So now I have to go somewhere, probably to get what the detective wants.
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. It's a liquor store.
Does that lead away?
They're awful. Care for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it.
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
Care for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it.
Don't you...
Big surprise. I'm still here. Hi.
What can I...
Thanks, anyway.
Yes,
Okay. So I need to find a way to probably get the keys.
It's locked.
And he probably has the keys.
Hello,
Christ, don't you...
What was it you wanted?
Something sweet and chewable to drown the bitter taste of boredom.
So I do have to get something somewhere. But where?
This guy's the reason they...
can't go up there.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
As she looks up, what the fuck you talking about, bitch? Now the question is... how do I get food for him? Maybe I'll talk to the others, see what they say.
Any nightmares tonight, April?
After last night, are you kidding? It's a wonder I haven't gone crazy yet.
So you're in the true believer crowd then?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, a lot of people who were here last night refuse to admit that they saw what they saw. Or they blame it on hidden holographic projectors or drugs in the coffee.
That's as good an explanation as any, don't you think?
Is it? Among all the alternatives, you'd prefer to believe in a conspiracy?
What, and face the fact that we all might be going mad, or that something really bad is happening?
Who knows, April? Perhaps sometimes it's better to embrace the mystery rather than trying to explain it.
Not gonna lie, I don't
Believe
disagree
what
with
I
him.
see, Charlie. Sometimes I don't even believe that. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
Okay.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I...
Apparently that's everything.
Could I ask?
Yeah, sure.
That's all I want.
Okay.
Thanks. Charlie? Gotta go find Cortez.
Is this going to be a deal?
I certainly hope. It's a jukebox, according to Stan. It's an original. Almost 200 years old. I don't know. It looks like a replica to me. It took some convincing, but Stan finally agreed to put the jukebox on free play. I'll just choose a track at random. Fresh bread. I love the food in this place. We have a great kitchen.
So I can take that bread?
I'm not particularly hungry.
Nope, I guess I don't have to be there.
It's the mystery door.
So I do have food, but what now?
This guy's out here all day long, all year.
Let's go to the academy. See if I can do something there. I doubt it, but you never know, I guess.
It's Emma's contribution to the...
Do I paint first? I doubt it, but you never know.
Not today.
Nope. Apparently
I'll
I
just
don't
leave
paint.
my brush and easel here before I go.
Okay. So I don't have a new diary option yet. Let's save it while we're at it anyway.
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. Popular place. I think he's selling something.
I can go down there, but maybe it's over there? I don't know. Did I miss anything here? Maybe if I talk to that guy?
It's a police officer.
Apparently not. So I gotta find somewhere.
Just trap. The Maltese Falcon. Oh, yeah! I remember this one. It's a Disney cartoon with a falcon who, goes looking for a black cauldron. It's got singing mice in it, I think. I mean, Casablanca.
Casablanca.
That's with John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn, I think. They play a married couple who adopt a baby leopard during World War II. It's a timeless classic.
I have never seen Casablanca. So what did he want?
Hello again.
Christ, don't...
What was it you wanted again?
Something sweet and chewable to drown the bitter taste of boredom, ma'am. Now scram.
I can't just keep giving him candy, can I?
Care for another?
Hey, sure.
my floor, mister.
Care for another?
Hey,
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
Something sweet and chewable.
Not as long as that detective's hanging around. Just trash.
Something sweet and chewable. Bread isn't really sweet, is it?
It's a fuse box.
Do I have to go somewhere I haven't been yet?
I think he sounds...
I doubt it, but... Nope. Let's try. I'm just gonna check the apartments again. Maybe there's something else there that I missed.
It's a rusty... Hi. Yes? What's Metro Circle like?
That's the sleaziest and most perverted neighborhood in Newport. On the negative side, however, it's also a dangerous place to hang out. I wouldn't go there alone if I were you.
I have to get going.
Take care of you.
Nothing new, apparently.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. Mystifying.
Well, I am stumped at this point. Which means I'm gonna leave it here, and we will continue probably pretty soon. And with this, I wish you all, I'm first gonna save it, but with this, I wish you all a pleasant day. Apocalypse out.